Yo, what's up? If you want gold, money, or crystals in Roblox Skyblock, be sure to join my Discord server and follow me on Twitter for giveaways. Links in the description. Yo, what's up? It's your boy Jojo. Welcome back to the channel, and today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm in Skyblock again. Sorry for not uploading yesterday. I just needed a break, and yeah, so Skyblock. Today, what is it today? Buffalkor. Yeah. So I'm basically gonna show you how to AFK grind these Buffalkor crystal, iron buffalo crystals, whatever they are. And with these crystals you can craft this thing, the hammer, which is, if you haven't seen my last video, the most powerful weapon in the game. And there's new animations, obviously, in this new potato update, but kind of trash. The potatoes, I've checked them out, not really worth your time. It's best to stick with onions rather than going with potatoes or grapes even, because those added in the update as well. They're trash. Anyways, you can see I've got 6 of these crystals. That's because I've been AFK grinding. I've also given away some as well, so I had a lot more. Gave some away on my Discord and on my Twitter, so be sure to check those out. Let's see. 10 is too low. 30 likes and I'll give one of these crystals away to one of you guys in the comments, right? So comment your username and say I want a Buffalkor crystal. Just say I want a Buffalkor crystal and comment your username, and I'll choose one of you in 24 hours, I suppose, or 48 hours. Depends how many views this video gets and how many people actually enter. But yeah, let's actually go on with the real thing. So if you don't know, to get the bloody crystal, you gotta go through the slime island, then get a key, and then into the iron buffalo island. I've actually AFK killed these slimes as well. So I've got 31 keys, so I don't have to always kill slimes to get some more keys and whatnot. So if you guys also want a tutorial on how to AFK kill slimes, you can use this to get keys, pink ears, anything that the slime actually drops. Then yeah, be sure to leave a like and comment as well. Comment that you want that tutorial. Anyways, let's oh damn, this guy's kind of angry. So yeah, we're in the Buffalkor island. Now, for this method, you're actually going to need an auto clicker, and if you don't have one, I'll leave a link in the description to download mine, the one I use to auto click. Link will be the media file link in the description, and I'm just going to get this gold, and yeah, so what you're gonna want to do first is to obviously make sure that you're able to AFK grind, because you're gonna need to be on a computer to do this, and you have to leave it on overnight or however long you're gonna be AFKing for. So I usually do it overnight, but sometimes it's not as accurate, as in, because of the game's like mechanism, it's not as accurate as you'd want it to be. So what you're gonna want to do if you've just spawned in is to kill these buffaloes, or Buffalkor, whatever they're called, and look for where they spawn. So I just killed one. Where's this one spawning? Okay, so I'm pretty sure he spawned over there. So you've gotta find the spawn point and find a place where you're actually safe, because if you don't know, these mobs, they can actually get stuck like on the edge of these rocks and stuff. So yeah, something like this, and all you have to do is leave an auto clicker on, and just wait and let your auto clicker do the job of killing the mob. But I think there was a new update to revamp these mobs and the fighting mechanism. So these things now, I don't know why they're just standing there, not doing anything, but I feel like it's to help prevent the AFK thing. So I'm actually gonna find a way to do this, a safe place to do this. I also want to check if I can just stand here and AFK, because they seem to now be a lot more knockback with the hammer, especially on these mobs. So I don't think, because I've done this before on the previous update before this, and it worked perfectly fine. But with this new update, I think now mobs can be dazed or something, and it's not looking the best for us when we want to AFK. So I'm just, wow, okay. Well, that mob kind of got lost. So what I do think the best thing is just stay on this rock and wait for the thing to spawn. So I'm gonna leave an AFK auto clicker on and see what happens. Okay, so you guys saw that the auto clicker doesn't really do much against it. So I think we're gonna have to come forward a little. But then there's also the risk of us getting attacked by the mob while we're AFK. They might kill us, so yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Let's try this again. Yeah, they seem kind of dazed. Right, you know what? I'm gonna just try it on the grass here, see what happens. Rather than being on that ledge on the hill or whatnot. I think the owner may have made it so they spawn in slightly different places, not always in the same place. Maybe, or well, I could be wrong. Okay, so this doesn't help. So I was waiting to see if these Buffalkor mobs actually stop being dazed, but it doesn't seem like they do unless you go forward and hit them again. And they usually become dazed on the last hit, so I'm sure there's a way you can do this. I'm sure there's a way. Let me just try on this mob now. On this Buffalkor mob. Alright, so this is the position I usually stay in before this new update. So okay, so that was interesting. So I'm currently just sitting here and leaving the auto clicker on, and it seems like this spot is the golden spot to auto farm on these mobs. But I just saw, like, on the first hit I did through the Buffalkor, it actually got dazed and stopped moving, and I saw like the yellow, what was it, spark thing that showed it was dazed, but then it actually started moving again. So I'm not entirely sure about the new mechanism now. But what I do know is that, hold on, you can see this mob's now dazed right now, but it continues to move even after it becomes dazed. I think it stops being dazed and then moves at me. So what I'm assuming is that it's probably any critical shot that you take on the mob. So whenever there's a star, which I think is a critical hit on the mob, it has a chance of being dazed, and when it's dazed it will obviously stop like this and then continue to move. I'm not sure why the other one didn't, but this one seems to work fine. So I'm assuming this is the golden spot to auto farm these Buffalkor mobs, and obviously this is a way to auto farm on iron and gold, the ores that these mobs drop. But the main thing is the Buffalkor crystal that you want. So obviously most of you don't have to wait and get like a ton of these. You could just do it for maybe an hour, come back, see how much Buffalkor crystals you got, because you only need one hammer realistically for one person. Unless you want to do it for a friend or something, then go ahead. Or as I said before, 30 likes and I'll give one away. Comment your username and say that you want the Buffalkor crystal, and yeah, I'll make it happen. But I think this is the spot. Once again, the auto clicker will be in the description, in the media file link. This spot right here, I have zoomed out for you guys. Just AFK, make sure you're in first person, so you're completely zoomed in, and you're actually attacking the mob when they spawn. Make sure like they'll come to you, and when they're like, you're able to attack them, right? So your hammer range is able to attack them, and yeah, that's it. So it seems like this method still works even after this new revamped PvP, or like weapon mechanism. But yeah, it's been your boy Chocho, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.